Hey, how's it going there? It's Jim, your reseller buddy. We're gonna just work today. You're gonna hang out with me. I'm gonna hang out with you. We're gonna ship. We're gonna thrift maybe. We're gonna do some errands. We're going to picture and list. And it all starts with shipping. So lots to do in this video. Let's get going. All right, so we don't have a whole lot to ship. It is the slow season. We do have um, 5 or 6 to ship. Um, we've got this Philips Sensio. I'm not going to ship everything on, I'm not going to ship anything on camera, but Philips Sensio unit. This is, we bought this at a thrift in, I want to say Maryland. It's been a while. We live in Delaware, so bought this in Maryland or Pennsylvania. And I think I paid $6 for it. And I sold it once. It came back, and then I sold it as parts because it's missing quite a few parts. So sold it as parts the first time too. So sold it for $40, free shipping. And it did take a while to sell. The first time it sold right away. Second time it took a while to sell. So we're shipping that. We're shipping this TDK cassette case that I picked up from the bins a couple months ago. Sold this for $15. I mean, at the bins, it's $1.89 a pound. That's about a pound. So $2 into 15. This Apollo moon landing. This is sealed. So, but what this is a Viewmaster reel set. So you put this into your Viewmaster, click, 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 and you can learn about the Apollo moon landing. So this sold for $22.28. And I bought this in a lot of a bunch of Viewmaster stuff for like $5. So that was an auction buy. 2 of these Happy Meal boxes from 1986, 85. That's Santa Claus the movie. 2 of these sold on Whatnot for 16. $16 on Whatnot. Whatnot static, so not live. This wasn't a live show purchase. This was just, it was listed as a buy it now. Somebody came onto our shop and bought it. So give it to my wife to clean that up. And then this is a Mom Cozy breast pump. Sold that on Poshmark for $35. So bought this past weekend at a yard sale for $3. Turned it into 35 really fast. And just, got what I could out of it as fast as I could, because stuff like this can be, people can report you. So, I probably shouldn't have bought it in the first place, but, I did, and I sold it. So, and last we got this Mousetrap board game. We're going to ship this. $28.50 is what we sold it for. We're big into board games, as you can tell. So, $28.50. It's our only board game sale of the day. Board games are really slow this time of year, so this is going out along with everything else. We'll drop that off, and then I'm sure we have some errands to run, and then we'll figure things out from there. So let's get this stuff packed and shipped. All right, mail is dropped off. FedEx is dropped off. Now we're gonna go run an errand, or really 2. I need a box. So we have to stop in Lowe's for a box. But first we're going to stop in Walmart because we got a puppy over the weekend. We have
Maybe not our smartest idea,
no,
but
not our smartest idea. So we got to pick up what, shampoo?
I look for puppy shampoo.
And she's got worms. Saw worms in her poops, so
I mean, just keep count. So.
Yeah, she just came from
Uh,
it was an adoption event where they did lowered adoption fees. So we were like on Sunday, we are like, let's go see what they have. And of course we came home with one because you go in there and you see all these dogs in the crates. They're all sad looking, and you can't leave without one. You can't. And then you walk in there, and the guy like checking you in is like, "Oh, it's adopt one get one free." It's like, no, we're gonna leave with two.
we did not.
We did not.
Thank goodness.
But as we were waiting to check out with our dog and get all the paperwork and stuff, they were like, "Oh, adoption fees are waived." Okay, free dog.
Perfect.
So yeah, so no adoption fees on this pup. We named her Penny. She's copper. Pennies have been discontinued, so it all works. So we're gonna run into Walmart, pick up some stuff for the pup. Stop at Lowe's, get a box, and then we'll kind of see where it goes from there. This is kind of how we do our day. Just kind of
see what happens.
Just go with it. And
see what needs to be done.
Yeah. So let's go.
What needs to be done is the puppy needs a bath.
Right. Puppy needs a bath. So we're gonna go take care of that. So let's go into Walmart. Anytime we come to Walmart, we gotta go up in the plant section. We're here for dog stuff. We're in the plant section. And she's got a dog. Made it to the dog section. We're looking for dewormer and shampoo. Shampoo's down here, yeah. I think dewormer is probably down here too.
Well, now I'm looking at it probably, yeah. I got the ear stuff.
Right.
Ear and ear wipes. Medical shampoo.
Do you want to get the Burt's Bees?
This is in sporting goods, custody systems and sporting goods.
Why would you want Burt's Bees?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't see the dewormer.
I think the dewormer is going to be down there.
Let's go look for it.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Well. This story takes me back to my high school days where I'm going to a woodworking shop. We got to put together something really cool for the community. Kind of like
You're seeing it down there?
5134 over in Bakersfield, California. Big shout out to them for the kind gestures that they've made in their community. They have recently volunteered at a local elementary school, spending the morning building furniture and making the teachers' lounge a decorated and healthy place for educators. Next moment, we're rallying the team to support the teachers.
Right here, babe. They've got the. Do you think she's 25 pounds?
I think that's what the paperwork says.
Okay. Yeah. Got dewormer. Now we can leave. One thing we have to get before we leave. We gotta get the remaking them on. I basically got all cream in that coffee, so now it's a little bit better. I don't know. So now I thought we were gonna go thrifting, but no, I think we're just gonna go home because we got a ton of stuff. So.
We need to go to Lowe's.
Oh yeah, I still gotta go to Lowe's. So let's go to Lowe's and get a box. We're in Lowe's. Let's get a box. Just need a medium box. I'm buying one at a time because there's all the time, but not so much in this store. Just one medium box. Go to checkout. Let's go check this out. Get back to the car. All right, so we've got shipping done. We've got errands done. I'm missing my wife. She's in the garden center at Lowe's, and I'm waiting on her. So yeah, I don't see her. So she's lost in there somewhere. So she loves a garden center. She loves a garden center. So yeah, I had to return that coffee because it was stark white. This one's pretty light too, but I think they recalibrated their cream machines to just dump out a whole bunch of milk. So I have to adjust my settings, my coffee intake, my cream intake, which is not, I mean, I should probably stop drinking coffee, but you know, that's how it goes. So from here, we're going to go home. I was thinking of stopping at a thrift store, but we've got a lot of stuff to get through, and she's going to give the dog a bath and give her the dewormer pill. And I'm going to head out to the workshop and start. I mean, there's a pile of stuff that I have to figure out what I'm going to do and just kind of triage it and get through it. And so that's the plan for when we get home. So yeah, so let's do that. Let's go home and work on some death pile stuff, some stuff that's just kind of been sitting and building, and it's decent stuff. It's not, you know, home run, great, awesome, super fantastic stuff. There's stuff that Ashley needs to go through. Ashley is, her domain is the board games. Like, she is the queen of board games. She knows a lot of like the content requirements, like what each board game is supposed to have. So she can do that without reference. She just knows. Like, she knows the pawns on Monopoly, let's say, like a lot of the different versions too. She knows like how many cheeses are supposed to be in a mousetrap and all that kind of stuff. So she needs to do some work too, but she needs to take care of the dog. So, and here she comes, and she's empty-handed, which is nice. So, and she's getting a phone call. So let's get back to the house and start working on death pile stuff. All right, so change of plans. As you can see, I'm in a different shirt. It's 2 days later.
I'm not. I'm in the same clothes.
Oh, she's in the same.
I feel a little disgusted.
Tuesday evening, I felt Tuesday all day, my calf felt like I had a Charlie horse, and it was like sore from the just getting a Charlie horse, even though I never had a Charlie horse. So that wasn't right. And then like my skin was getting splotchy, and then little swollen, and then I looked up what it could be, and I was concerned that it could be a blood clot. And then
You are also having chills.
right, I was having chills, so I was worried about like deep vein thrombosis and like blood clot that can like travel up into your lungs or your heart, and then that's stroke or heart attack. And you definitely don't want to deal with that. So I went to the emergency room and sat there for 6 hours, and they admitted me because I had gone into sepsis.
But no blood clot.
But no blood clot. But now I've got a major infection that I'm dealing with. while I was technically in sepsis, which is like a protocol, the infection that I had, it's an infection on my leg. It's cellulitis, which is what I thought it could have been as well. But that's what they're treating me for now. So, I forget where I was going. Oh, sepsis. I was just barely in sepsis protocol. If I had waited another day or two to go to the emergency, who knows what it would have progressed to. But my white blood cell count, which is what they look at for whether you're in sepsis or not. If you're over 16, then you're in sepsis. I was at 17. So I had to stay in the hospital Tuesday night. And then they wanted to observe me yesterday. Sorry, a guy just meandered into our lane. And so we were discharged today. And
Thursday. It's now Thursday.
It's now Thursday. So, yeah, I mean, this is one of the reasons why we do what we do. I mean, not to bring it back to reselling and eBay and all of that, but there's no calling out of work and dealing with bosses and, hey, I've got an emergency, and no phone calls while I'm at the hospital dealing with what I'm dealing with, which, it was never scary at any point or anything like that. Nobody was panicked or anything. It was just, the sepsis thing kind of was like, oh, that's serious, because I've heard about serious cases, but mine was very, like, not a big deal. I got a fever while I was sitting in the waiting room, probably beforehand, but at triage, they didn't take my temperature. So, but I was visibly shaking on the drive into the emergency room with chills. So, I probably had a fever going in, which is another thing they look for with sepsis. And your heart rate. My heart rate was up. So, it was a really bad infection. Doctor said it could have been caused by a bug bite. Could have been caused by, who knows?
They have no idea.
They don't know. So, yeah, I have no idea how I got this thing. But my leg, like, you can see a clear line on my calf, like pasty white or red. So, and it was very sensitive to the touch. Now it's less sensitive. But over the last 2 days, like, it's been like, okay, it's not too bad. And then I'll go through periods where it's like, hey, that really stings when I touch it. And like, even like when I have the sheet over my legs, like, I could, like, it feels like it's just, annoying. So, that's what happened.
Yesterday, I ran home, dealt with the kids a little bit, did the shipping that needed to be done, got him a change of clothes, and went back.
Right.
Didn't really bother getting myself a change of clothes.
So even though
I still managed to ship, so nothing's late.
Like, we're still, dealing with the business stuff, but because we're both partners in this, she can handle it, we obviously didn't list anything.
Right, which is a struggle, but
you can't when you're sitting in a hospital bed or hospital room. You can't take pictures. Like, yeah, she can break away for couple of hours, take care of what. Now, if it was serious,
that probably would.
Then the business can wait.
Right.
We'll take the hit on our numbers.
Right.
And even in that case, like last year, I was at the same exact day, which was our 20th anniversary.
Yesterday,
yeah.
It was our
It's
20th. Last year was our 19th,
Right.
and
So,
both last year and this
right.
year
We
on our
were admitted-
anniversary.
Yeah, I was admitted to the hospital for various reasons. Last year was more serious than this year. And I don't think we did ship
I
that day.
don't think we did that day, but once they got you in and stabled, I did run home.
Right.
And I don't remember if I think I did. I think I shipped, but I had Travis drop it off.
Right.
Like I did the packing and had him drop it off because that's when one of the UPS was dropped off at the post office
Right.
because it was the kid
Right.
didn't pay attention. But
even then, we still.
Yeah, we lived through.
It was still not a life-threatening thing last year. So.
Yeah, once they got you.
Yeah.
Severely medicated.
Right. It was a headache situation. I have nummular headaches, which I have one right now because of this infection. So that's a fun thing. So that's what happened.
So yes, happy 20th anniversary to us.
Yes. Then I'm gonna go home and take a shower because they gave me these bath cloths to clean myself, which is not a shower.
You're gonna go home and you're probably gonna get mauled by a puppy that hasn't seen you in 2 days that really kind of likes you.
Right.
So.
And that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what happened. I went to the hospital with an infection. And I stayed a couple days. And now I'm not better, but good enough to go home. Probably won't work on anything today. Probably get back to it maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll give it the weekend. I don't know. Like standing in one spot in particular kind of hurts. Walking around is not as bad, but sitting is okay. But yeah, standing in one spot really kind of hurts. Like it just feels like a really bad strain on my muscle. So we will I don't know what I can do to be productive. So
well, it depends on what state the house is in.
Right. So I may have to take the day off today.
Leave 2 teenage boys home alone.
Right. So that's
with a puppy.
Yeah. Now we're home. We'll go see what condition the house is in. And we just drove under our weeping willow. And
Motion detected at your front door.
hopefully get back to it, tomorrow or the weekend, or I may have to wait till Monday. I don't know.
Back door.
Because it doesn't tickle to touch. It's irritating to touch, but it's not painful. So, but standing, our workshop's only 15 by 15. So, but to stand there,
try to get out and get some work done.
But to just stand there and take pictures, that's not going to work. So, we'll have to figure out a way to be productive.
We'll figure it out.
It's going to be tough.
We'll figure it out.
So, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. Give us a like. Leave us a comment.
It's usually not this chaotic.
No. Usually I'm not, in the hospital for multiple days. And we can, do things on the daily. But, yeah. Leave us a comment. Let us know. I don't know. Something. Let us know how you're liking this video. I don't know.
It's not a normal one.
Yeah, it's not a normal one, that's for sure. But most other resellers would scrap a video, I guess. But we're not about that. We're about just kind of, it's more about this is life. Yeah, this is our life. So that's it. We're going inside. Have a good one.